future Red Devils. I'm Marvin Townsend, principal of Germantown High School. I have no doubt that you and all those joining us next year will continue the long-standing tradition of excellence here at Germantown High School. We're excited for you to get involved and find your place next year. And when you graduate, we will have you prepared for the next steps in life. I'll see you very soon.
There are a lot of things that I think GHS is, and one of them is multiculturalism.
We have students from over 40 different countries who speak 19 different native languages at home.
Let's talk about your responses really quickly.
Because a lie to save a life.
I came here for the IB program. Plain and simple, I really wanted something that would challenge me academically.
I primarily chose IB because I knew that I like to do work and I like to study, and IB turns your enjoyment just a notch a little bit, so because they're putting more work on you.
Why are you retesting X again?
Samples changed colors instead of clumping all the way, so we wanted to double check it.
They learn how to formulate a research question, and then they have to test that question in a lab setting, and then they have to get those results and they have to analyze them. So they're learning all these skills beyond just books.
They really are able to think critically and analyze very, very deeply. They really feel as if they've been fully prepared for the rigors of a college career.
We have been in existence for over 11 years. We've graduated about 1,000 students in our program.
I applied to University of Georgia, and when I went there, one of the financial things they said is that we can help you more because we know you're an IB student.
I think IB, the purpose, at least for me, is to teach them how to think. And if they can take that with them forward, they're going to be successful.
Hello, my name is Dr. Melinda Keller, and I'm the Optional School Coordinator for the International Baccalaureate Program at Germantown High School. You may be wondering why you should select Germantown High School for your student. First, Germantown High School has been recognized at the local, state, national, and international levels as a school of excellence. We have one of the most diverse student bodies in Tennessee. We have an extensive selection of extracurricular opportunities, including 20 sports teams, a $4 million state-of-the-art television station, and 71 clubs that include 8 National Honor Societies. We have an experienced staff that is committed to Germantown High School and the success of your student. Another question you might have is, what are the benefits of the International Baccalaureate Program? The IB program helps students navigate a rapidly changing global society. It promotes international understanding and responsible citizenship. The IB program helps students become independent learners, and it can lead students to some of the highest ranking universities in the world. It will help students become more culturally aware and able to engage meaningfully with diverse groups of people. So what is the International Baccalaureate Program? The International Baccalaureate Program was founded over 50 years ago and was originally designed to meet the needs of students of foreign ambassadors and international business people. These parents found that as they moved from country to country, that their children were losing credits in progress toward graduation. It was then decided to create a unified curriculum that would allow the students to move from country to country and still retain credits from various coursework. It has since evolved into the most prestigious and rigorous curriculum in the world. You may have heard of advanced placement classes. In some ways, IB is like AP, but it is a much more rigorous curriculum. In AP, you only have to be good in one area, but IB requires that students be proficient in all curricular areas. This approach gives students a broad and balanced educational experience. The IB program is found in 153 countries, in 48 states, and 14 schools in Tennessee. Germantown High School was the first IB school in West Tennessee. There are only 2 other IB programs in our area, that is Ridgeway High School and Lausanne School. So why should you choose an IB education for your student? There are many reasons, including the emphasis on independent learning, the creation of strong writers, and the all-important skill of time management. The IB program seeks to impart several characteristics, including the ability to ask thoughtful, reflective questions. It is students who are knowledgeable in many areas. It provides the ability to think reflectively, the ability to communicate open-mindedly with others. Another concept that we're interested in is university acceptance. If you look at the chart, you can see that acceptance rates vary from school to school and whether or not the student is an IB student. I've selected a few random schools to illustrate this point. For example, Florida State accepts 55%, or about 1 of 2 regular applicants. But look at the acceptance rate for IB students at the same school. IB students are virtually assured acceptance into Florida State. Continuing down the list, the U.S. Naval Academy only accepts 1 in 10 of their regular applicants. But look at the increase in odds for an IB student. Almost 1 in 2 IB students will be accepted. Now, this is not to say that your child will be accepted by any school that they want, but IB certainly increases the likelihood of acceptance. More importantly than being accepted to a school is finishing school. It has been reported that the majority of college students are taking 6 years to finish their degree. If you look at the chart on the screen, you will see that only about 38% of students in the United States and 20% of students in Tennessee complete their degree in 4 years. But notice the difference in students who have been in the IB program. About 75% of the IB students are able to complete their degree in 4 years. And this means money saved. Each year that a student is in school is expensive. If, for example, they attend a school that costs $25,000 a year, and that's considered cheap currently, if they get their degree in 4 years, it will have cost $100,000. But if it takes 6 years, that ups the cost to $150,000. One other thing I would like to point out on this slide is how many students don't even finish in 6 years. Almost 1/2 of regular students do not finish their degree. The IB class of 2020 consisted of 48 students. They earned scholarships that averaged approximately $500,000 each. Our students have received scholarship offers from some of the most prestigious schools around: Harvard, Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt. The students who are accepted into the IB program at Germantown High School in the 9th grade will be enrolled in the courses that you've seen on the screen. Notice that all of the classes except for wellness are considered honors classes. The requirements for the IB optional program at Germantown High School are: the student must score at the 80th percentile on the most recent nationally normed test. The student may only have 1 grade of C on the most recent report card and no D's or F's. The student must not have more than 15 attendance events, including absences and tardies. And the student may not have any N's or U's in conduct. All applications for the program are completed online at the email address on your screen. If you have any additional questions, please visit the Frequently Asked Questions section on the Optional Schools page. Thank you for your attendance at this presentation. If you have any additional questions, please email me at kellermk@scsk12.org. And I would like to finally leave you with some words from a current IB senior.